Greetings, Grumblers. So, today we're going to answer a pretty simple question. Where should you actually spend your Abyss tokens? I ran Crimson B3 Tumgir Hollow Nix Stairs Monastery quite a few times actually, and I tried to keep the conditions as consistent as possible. I tracked Mastery EXP, Sollant materials token consumption, and also compared what you actually get per minute and per 1,000 Abyss tokens. And before we start, thank you so much for all the comments and encouragement on previous videos. I really didn't expect people to enjoy these weird little guides as much as you did. So, let's start with Crimson B3. Crimson is probably the best general progression spot because... Wait. No. I know you. You're not here to listen to me explain a spreadsheet. You're here for the music, ain't you? Alright then. Let's do this.
I tested Crimson B3, Tumgir Hollow, and several spots inside Nix with the same buffs. I tracked Mastery, Sollant, materials, and Abyss token consumption. So forget the guessing. Here's what the numbers actually say. If you are still progressing, Crimson is the easy answer. It gives strong mastery, by far the most Sollant, and the best material income of the three. Tumgir is slower, but that is not really why you go there. You go for skill cores, yellow parchments, and rewards that matter more when your character is already well developed. And Nix is speed, high mastery, very fast token consumption, yellow parchments, and sometimes a skill core if RNG decides you deserve happiness today. Crimson for the value, Tongir for the prize, Nix when all those tokens need to disappear tonight. No perfect farming spot, no universal fix. Know what you need, then make your pick. Crimson B3 is the comfortable choice. Around 4 million mastery every minute, around 900,000 Sollant, and roughly 64 elemental materials. It also burns about 1,500 Abyss tokens a minute, so it is fast enough without deleting your entire stock before you notice. For a newer player, or anyone still upgrading a lot of things, this is probably where I would start. Good mastery, good money, good materials, nothing fancy, just value. Tumgir is completely different, around 2.2 million mastery a minute, around 280,000 Sollant, and roughly 25 materials. So yes, the raw numbers look worse, but Tumgir has something Crimson does not: skill cores and yellow parchments. You can stack the daily entry tokens and run several later, but there is one important condition: kill the final boss. If that boss is still looking at you when the run ends, the spreadsheet is not impressed. Then we have Nix. This is where things get interesting. Mastery is excellent. In my test, I was getting roughly 4.5 to almost 5 million every minute, while burning around 2,000 Abyss tokens a minute. But not every Nix spot is equal. Nix Stairs gave me a beautiful collection of green, red frost items, an occasion of blue, and once in a geological era, a purple rune. Amazing. Monastery was much better. Archeum looks similar. Same fast mastery, same aggressive token burn, but considerably better loot and materials. I even dropped a skill core in 10 minutes at Monastery. Was that lucky? Almost certainly. Did I keep it? Absolutely none. Now here is the important part. Mastery per 1,000 Abyss tokens is actually very close everywhere. Tumgir gives about 2.3 million. Crimson gives about 2.4 million. Nix gives about 2.3 million. So Nix is not magically more efficient for mastery. It is faster. That is the difference. Crimson gives around 590,000 Sollant per 1,000 tokens. Tumgir gives around 290,000. Nix was closer to 180,000 in my clean tests, and materials tell the same story. Around 41 per 1,000 tokens at Crimson, around 26 at Tumgir. Monastery, around 12. Stairs, 3. 3, I checked twice. So if you need general progression, go Crimson. If skill cores and yellow parchments matter more, Tumgir makes sense. If you have 30,000 tokens, 20 minutes, and responsibilities waiting downstairs, Nix, preferably not the stairs. Crimson for the value, Tumgir for the prize. Nix when all those tokens need to disappear tonight. Mastery is close per token, so now you know the trick. Value, rewards, or speed. Then make your pick. Crimson, Tumgir, Nix. Measured the runs, counted the drops, ruined several perfectly good spreadsheets. You are welcome. You are welcome.